Welcome to the second MSL match of the night. We have the Andinos taking on Longobarda. I'm joined in commentary with Ben O'Brien as we'll just run through the lineups for Longobarda. It's Rahimi Ram, the number 1 in net, Massimo Bersolu, the number 10, Shaz Ramli, the number 15, Ali Al-Muhammad, the number 13, Christian Castillo, the number 9, Hezari Sharazan, the number 7, Haris Karulazam, the number 2, Yusuf Berian, the number 5, and Tafiq Frank, the number 14. And for the Andinos, it's Sergio Ramirez, the number 20, Sebastian Valencia, the number 12, Wesley Vanegas, the captain, wearing number 10, Christian Mejia, the number 9, Juan Nicolas Serrano, the number 15, Juan Camilo Valencia Velasquez, the number 8, Jose Castillo, the number 7, Miguel Salas, the number 11, Jorge Escobar, the number 14, and Jesus Orozco, the number 88, Ramiro Villajamigo, the number 13. As Longobarda get us kicked off, it's Ramli to Berian.
These are some very important points for both teams. Andinos looking to make it into the top 4 as a result of this game, and Longobarda looking to pick up their first points of the night. If we could have your score predictions in the chat, that would be absolutely beautiful. We're seeing some nice rotations here from the Andino squad.
Correa to Escobar, tries to flick it down the line, but the Longobarda press paying dividends early on. Shaz Ramli out wide. Now with Berian down the line to Ramli, who lays it off to Berian, plays it across the face of goal. Flicked over the top. Ramli on the volley!
Oh, that would have been a very nice goal.
The Andinos will get us restarted. Escobar.
Of course, we have a bit of a makeshift keeper here today for the Andinos. We'll see if that affects their game plan at all.
Escobar's ball forward. One back by Ramli. Serrano. Escobar, now Correa. Across the court. Now with Castillo. Around the corner, Escobar with a chance, but I think it's been brought back for a foul.
The Dino's a bit upset about that. They would definitely could have had an opportunity there.
Correa standing over this one. Can he work Rahim in net? Fires from distance. It takes a deflection. It's been blocked behind for a corner. Ramli wins it for Longo. Flicks it over the top. Here's a chance for Castillo! But he couldn't find the target. Orozco getting us restarted for the Andinos.
The main man, Wesley Vanegas, looking to enter the court soon. I've been told that he's been very good at their training sessions. In fact, leading their training sessions so far. Be interesting to see what sort of impact he can have on the court. Of course, similar to the Pumas with Fabio, we have a bit of a fan club in the comment section. We have a message wishing us well from Colombia, as we have an early game prediction coming from Goalkeeper Mini, a 2-2 draw. Do you think that's on the card today, John?
Oh, I think Andinos might even be the favourites to win it if they had their regular keeper. But yeah, with a makeshift keeper, I think a draw or maybe even a Longobarda win, I think it'll be something they can exploit. As Serrano almost opens the scoring for the Andinos.
Of course, a massive miss this season for the Longobarda having to coach is Bruno Di Gregorio. What are your thoughts on that, John? Do you think he should continue coaching this side, or do you think he should maybe get into that player coach role?
Well, playing and coaching at the same time is definitely something that's not easy to do. So it looks like he's opting to be the standalone coach. But last season, when he was doing both, he was doing a very good job at playing and coaching at the same time and scored some important goals for them. However, it's quite stressful and it's not easy to do. So I think taking a step back and focusing on the coaching solely with the talent they brought in for this season might be the right option for the men in blue. They've got a solid squad, Longobarda. They've got the likes of Basolo, Ramley, Barriano, all played at very high levels. Tafik Frank, former AFA youth team state player a couple of years back as well. So they've definitely got the quality to do well in this league, Longobarda, but haven't quite picked up the results thus far.
Some beautiful target play there.
Now Ramley to Tafik Frank, back to Ramley. Basolo tries to go down the line. Correa. Now Fernando Salas.
Of course, another miss that I've just noticed in the crowd, maybe with an injury. Valgan Adrian, a very important player for the squad. It seems like he's carrying a bit of an injury around the calf from memory from last week.
Basolo plays it inside to Al Muhammad. Gets it back, does Massimo Basolo. Tafik Frank. Now Ramley. Out wide to Basolo. He's got Salas to beat. He gets around him but can't quite keep it in the field of play.
Got to say, I think Longobarda should look to isolate Massimo Basolo, sorry. Massive player for them. Definitely very technical ability. But at the moment, they're not giving him much space on the ball.
Wesley Vanegas. Salas. Escobar. Still going Escobar. Lovely feet. Got to be careful here. Gets it out to Vanegas.
Oh, Vanegas doing extremely well there. See if this is the first attacking opportunity, maybe with a goal. Oh, what a finish there. Longobarda, fortunate there to come a deflection into the top corner. Nothing you can do against that, but beautiful counter-attacking opportunity from the Andino side.
Yeah, what a finish. What a team goal from the Andinos. Vanegas splitting two defenders to create the initial chance. Playing a couple of passes side to side before receiving it again on the edge of the area. It went in via a deflection, but the Andinos are not going to mind one little bit. As Longobarda calling an early timeout, Bruno Di Gregorio not wanting this one to get out of hand. The Andinos, the keeper Sergio Hernandez has just arrived, so they'll be able to get the makeshift keeper Orocazo out of goals and onto the field of play. But a good start and an immediate impact from Wesley Vanegas, Ben, who really credit that goal out of the back and got on the end of a lovely bit of interplay as the Andinos lead early on.
Got to say, we were saying he is a makeshift keeper, but he's talking a lot in the team talk. Maybe one of Wesley Vanegas' recruitments from their partnership with a Colombian club. I forgot their name, but it'd be very interesting to see what Wesley Vanegas, the difference he can make both on and off the court.
As Karuna Zaman now for Longo. Basolo, toe poke to the back post, looking for Castillo's run. Orozco plays it short. Escobar. Now to the number 8 in Velasquez. Out wide to Salas. Back to Velasquez. Nice feat to open up the field of play, and here's Wesley Vanegas. Tries to get around Basolo, but can't. Vanegas lays it off the line to Velasquez, who gives it away to Castillo. Now Solu, first time ball out to Frank.
Of course, I've got to notice the Andinos have really improved in their rotations between the season. As it comes, a beautiful shot comes out from Longobarda. Nice little toe poke, but the makeshift keeper doing well to save that.
Bisolo fires off the left boot. Vanegas. Still going Vanegas. What a run this is. Can he add to the Andinos?
Whoa.
Charlie, that one cleared off the line.
Beautiful.
And into the grateful arms of Rahimi Rahim.
Beautiful off the line clearance. Seems
Bisolo.
like we're seeing a bit of a 4-0 setup right now for Longobarda. Switching from their traditional 3-1 they've been playing this season, but I know that they played 4-0 last season. We'll see if that makes a difference against this Andinos squad.
Velasquez. Across the court to Escobar. Fernando Salas. Vanegas. Back to Salas. Down the line to Escobar. Vanegas gets on it once again. Great ball forward to Velasquez. Tries to return it to Vanegas. But now Bisolo on the break. Still going Bisolo. Great save by Orozco. And Vanegas will slow it down. Out wide to Velasquez.
Beautiful
Vanegas
break.
has broken the line. And here's a chance. Another chance coming in for Wesley Vanegas. Couldn't find the target on that occasion, but a good bit of interplay to create the opportunity. As Shaz Ramli, the captain for Longo, and Yusuf Barian check back on the court. Bisolu gives it away. Velasquez goes for the back row. And that should be a foul off the ball from Salas potentially. I think the referees missed it. A great cross-court ball. In fact, no, it's not. It's cut out. Here's Vanegas.
And a beautiful
what a finish. The Andinos double the lead. And it's their captain who strikes again. As they go 2-0 to the good Wesley Vanegas. Continuing on his impact in the Supa-Liga. And they've got their proper keeper and goal, Sergio Hernandez. Now the Andinos is only going to give him more confidence. Vanegas again on the breakaway. Still going Vanegas!
Oh,
and very nearly three.
This man has taken the league by storm, showing his professional experience from Colombia.
Christian Mejia on the court now as well for the Andinos. Alongside, I believe, Nicholas Serrano, who's checked back on. Ramley cuts inside. Bisolu into the corner.
Got to say, John, these Andinos side are looking extremely scary. One of their criticisms in the past years is that they can't rotate and they can't sort of play that traditional futsal, but they're moving well now, and with Wesley Vanegas, I see them as a real title threat, to be honest.
Yeah, they've rejuvenated after last season, the Andinos. They really do look like a force to be reckoned with this time around, and they've chosen the right time to do so. They've waited for the league to get bigger and better than ever. And if they keep playing the way they are at the moment, they'll have another 3 points this evening. Ramley
that isn't at all
the outcome.
This isn't at all as a knock to Longobarda. They've done well with the ball. They can always hold the ball well, but it's just breaking down that last final third that they struggle with, it seems, this season.
Salas, very deep now for the Andinos. Plays it forward, looking for Serrano. Ramey gets on the end of it. And a poor pass really from Shaz Ramli. Had more time than he probably realised. Vanegas, just Salas. Down the line to Vanegas. Lovely feet. Tries to find Salas in the centre. The Andinos pressing high. Longobarda trying to find a ball forward. Have to go back to Ramley. Now they find Barian. He looks to cut inside.
Beautiful challenge, though.
Vanegas on the number 5's case once again. As that ball from Castillo really letting him down. As the other Castillo coming on now. It's Jose Castillo for the Andinos. Serrano tries to lay it off to him. Here he is now, Castillo. Vanegas. Mejia. Back to Vanegas. Mejia once again. Vanegas on the ball. He's had the lion's share of the chances and the lion's share of the ball for the Andinos so far in the match. An immediate impact after coming on scoring the 2 goals that separate the 2 sides at the moment. Ali Al-Muhammad checking back on for Longo. Al-Muhammad back to Ramley. Out wide to Sharazan. There. Serrano clearing that one away. Castillo with the press. Al-Muhammad, got to be careful. Tries to get around the defender. Was Mejia pulled back? Referee says yes. And Malacco stepping out the ball to that 5-metre distance. It's Wesley Vanegas standing over it. Plays it down the line. And Serrano can't get his touch right. Ramley out wide to Sharazan. Reverse ball down the line looking for Berryan. But can't quite find him. Hernandez drops it at the feet of Correa. Mejia. Castillo. Tries to flick it down the line to find Correa's run. But can't quite keep it in the field of play. Berryan. Back to Ramley. Berryan again. Loses out to Mejia. A chance to go 3-0 to the good. And Mejia's pulled it wide. They've got to be careful there, Longobarda. Giving the ball away too easily in dangerous areas.
Longobarda swapping back to that 3-1 system with Massimo Basolo joining us on the court. See if they can isolate him to go down the line, hit it with his signature left.
Ramley fires off the right boot, but can't quite find the target. They've got a corner, however, though.
By Ramley.
Basolo will look to manufacture a shot on goal. Ramley's free if they can spot him, but they didn't. Ramley gets on it now. Basolo in the centre to Al-Muhammad. Congestion. No one can get a clean pass away. The Andinos almost going forward on the break, but Ramley is there to put it into touch for Longo. Correa Valencia to Escobar. Back to Seb Correa. Now Christian Mejia.
Got to say, if the scoreline continues like this, we will see probably an early 5th man from Longobarda. They did it in the winter season. Maybe they need to do it here just to break down the defense. They got so many results from it in that winter season. So maybe, although they're missing their top goal scorer from the 5th man, Valgan Adrian, of course, I remember he got a hat-trick in 1 week from that 5th man play. So it'll be interesting to see what they can do.
And a chance here for Correa, but couldn't find the target. Tafiq Frank back on for Longo. Raheem gives it to Frank. Bursting forward now, Basolo. Can't get any clean possession away. Correa, Escobar under pressure just well. Gets it up to Castillo. Back to Escobar. Castillo once again. Across to Correa. Happy to hold it at the back here, Sub Correa. No pressure on it coming from Longobarda. Tries to flick it forward, given away to Tafiq Frank. Looks for the ball over the top for Sharazan. And Escobar has it at the back here. Gives it to the number 5 who played a majority of the first half in goals, Cesar Orozco. Haris Karunazan back on now. Desiree Sharazan. To Basolo with Orozco to beat. Basolo goes down the line. Well defended by Correa, Castillo, Escobar. Back to Seb Correa. Basolo pressing hard.
Well with the pressure
here, Correa. And costs it up. Longobarda will get it from the sideline. Karunazam cuts inside well. And tries to go at it with the toe poke. Up to Karunazam. Across to Sharazan. Ships it down the line well. Frank in at the near post. Hernandez.
Beautiful
Good
ball
ball
through,
forward.
first touch.
Orozco almost getting around Karunazam, but just running out of real estate.
Got to say that first time ball to the target is extremely effective. See if the Andinos can utilise more of that strategy.
Karunazam given away. Shafiq Frank wins it back. Castillo. Back to Frank. And now Bisolu down the line. Looking for the 1-2. But Andinos are on the break. Vanegas. Good interception by Karunazam. Danger not cleared yet. Vanegas shoots it out and will take it from the sideline. Vanegas.
Beautiful
Great ball forward. Vanegas gets that. Can't round the keeper though. And Longobarda will get it back deep in their defensive half with a minute to go. Frank looks over the top. One back by Orozco. Correa around the corner. We're in a zone with a good piece of defensive acumen for Longo. All the way back from the Andinos. Ball forward from Correa going astray. And just over a minute left now.
Got to say this has been the most exciting game so far tonight.
Yeah, plenty of chances. Both keepers have played well.
Definitely heading up towards probably the best match of the round. See if Vanegas can finish an open net. Plays it off for his teammate. What a beautiful team goal that is.
And it's the youngster, Jose Castillo. He scores for the Andinos to make it 3-0 just before half-time. Massimo Bisolu going into the book for Longo for, I believe, a late challenge. But the goal was open and no mistake was made with the tap-in from Jose Castillo. Yusuf Barian. Can Longobarda pull one back before half-time? Bisolu flicks it over the top. Hernandez collects it.
Very kind words in the chat for you, John. We'll have to read it at half-time. All the way from Medellin in Colombia.
That's great to hear. There's another chance coming in for Orozco. Tries to squeeze it in at the near post, but it's gone behind for a corner. Orozco to take it. Flicks it over the top.
Beautiful
Correa.
block by Wesley Vanegas.
And 8 seconds left now. Andinos just need to secure the defense and go into the break. 3 goals to the good. Maybe a last chance for a shot for Longo. It doesn't look like they're going to get it. Hernandez catches it on the halftime whistle. It's Longobarda 0. Andinos 3. 2 goals to Wesley Vanegas and 1 goal to Jose Castillo. We'll have a quick ad break and be back in just a moment with all the action from the second half. As we're about to get underway with all the second half action. Run-ups for both teams. Correa, Orozco, Velasquez, and Serrano. And for Longobarda, it's Berrien, Bisolu, Castillo, and Shaz Ramley. Score currently stands at 3-0 to the Andinos. Velasquez across the court to Correa.
Again, the movement from the Andinos is simply exceptional.
Orozco. Correa with the 1-2. Trying to go over the top. Rahimi clears it all the way up to the other end. Hernandez collects it. Correa out wide to Serrano. Orozco. Given away. Longo will get it back from the sideline. Ramley. Nice ball out wide to Castillo, who cracks it off the right, but couldn't direct it on the target.
It's a press being called by Longobarda.
Chip forward into the feet of Serrano. Mid-G now. Down the line. Lovely layoff. Velasquez squares it.
Can't get his shot on target though, that's very unfortunate.
Ramley. Out wide to Bisolu. He goes down the line for Berrien. Tries to lay it off, and Castillo is broken away. A good chance, but he couldn't keep it down. Correa around the corner. Lovely 1-2, and now it's a 2-on-1. Ramley wins it. Now at the other end for Longo might be a chance. Bisolu lays it off. It's gone behind Berrien. And the Andinos have done well to win it back, but it's only as far as Ramley around the corner. Trying to lay it off for Castillo, but Berrien would have probably been better off adding the finishing touch himself.
Of course, complaints coming out from the Longobarda bench. They reckon he should have turned and shot that instead of laying it off. Tried to do some fancy pass there and not paying dividends this time.
And Majir trying to lay it off to Vanegas.
We have the main man, Vanegas, join us back on the court.
Sharazan. Ball in the centre from Ramley, given away. Vanegas fires it off the right. Danger not cleared yet. And it's got to go in. Mejia somehow squeezes it over the line.
I don't think that was on target until the Longobarda play accidentally hit in his own net.
So it might go down as a Sharazan own goal in official records, but we'll give it to Mejia on the commentary, who did well to apply the pressure, forcing the error.
Beautiful footwork here from Bisolu, but just like I say, that commentator curse comes out and he can't keep it.
Escobar, lovely feet, Bisolu. It's already on a yellow, Massimo Bisolu. He's got to be careful there with the shirt put. As Fernando Salas hops back on for the Andinos. Salas plotting on the ball, giving it back to Vanegas. Nice rotation coming in from the Andinos boys. And here's Jorge Escobar.
Beautiful flick there.
Yeah, lovely flick
big
inside.
Tiger man. And beautiful job retaining the ball. Ball through the center. Can he finish? Oh, good save from Rahimi.
Up the line to Salas, who fires in at the near post. Ramley flicks it out wide, but no one there for Longo. Salas down the line. Vanegas. Good ball. Finds Salas. Back to Vanegas, who goes back to Salas. Squares it. Vanegas on the edge of the area. And flicks it forward into the path of Escobar. Mejia. Escobar. Vanegas. Fires from distance, but over the bar. An influx of substitutions for Longobarda. Almahana, Frank, and Karunazam all check on. Sharazan, back to Karunazam. Frank, inside to Almahana, who looks for the 1-2. And the ball played down the line from Salas. Not a bad one. Mejia gets on the outside.
We have a Longobarda restart play.
Frank. Ball down the line to Sharazan. Almost won back by Salas. Almahana in a tussle. But does well Ali Almahana. Vanegas trying to burst forward.
Maybe a card coming out here. Not sure what for.
Must have been for an incorrect substitution. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yes, it was certainly very quiet, so I don't think it was dissent.
So nevertheless, Jose Castillo scoring a goal and now going into the book.
Maybe he can get the perfect 1-1-1-1 assist in the second half, and a goal in the second half would make it so.
Mejia tries to go forward, lays it off to Vanegas, and now a 2-on-1 if they can work it. Great ball, Salas couldn't find the target, but it was a brilliant pass from Wesley Vanegas to pick out Salas's run up the back post. Frank down the line to Sharazan. He looks for a turn, but Fernando Salas there to defend for the Andinos. Across the court to Karunazam, who turns inside unconventionally but gets the job done nonetheless. Almahama squeezes it out to Frank. Sharazan. Back to Almahana. Oh, it's back to Frank rather. Sharazan again. Karunazam. Ball down the line to Frank. He runs it into touch. Good pressure coming in from behind from Wesley Vanegas. Castillo lobs it forward. Lovely ball. Mejia on the volley. Saved by Raheem Rahimi. And they've got to take it quickly there, the Andinos. It's going to get turned over. And it goes the way of Longobarda. The Andinos are just taking their time to dispose of the ball and getting punished for it, but they're not going to mind too much. They're 4 goals to the good still. Berrien, ball forward. Hernandez cleans it up. Early throw. Vanegas. Can't beat Berrien. The Andinos will get it from their side. Castillo. Salas. Vanegas. Oh,
Beautiful
lovely ball from
there.
Vanegas.
Trying to make the youngster get a second goal of the game.
And it's Karunazam who looks to play it down the line, but runs it into touch. Salas to Vanegas. Back to Salas. Across to Castillo, who's impressed today. Only 17 or 18 years of age, I believe, as Vanegas is brought down. But the card's still in the referee's pocket. Such a tricky player, Wesley Vanegas, causing the Longobarda defense plenty of problems tonight.
Beautiful
It's another
scoop
good
over the
ball
top.
over the top. Raheem scoops it up. Ramley. Castillo. Got to be careful here. Squeezes it out to Berrien. But given away in the middle. Frank does well to clean it up for Longobarda. However, only as far as Vanegas, who somehow manages to keep it in. Serrano. Salas. Back to Serrano. Vanegas cross the court to Castillo.
Ooh.
And Serrano
Vanegas working extremely hard there to keep the ball in the game. A beautiful little ball roll there. And distributing, asking for the ball right back. Poor pass, see if Longobarda can score a goal. Oh, unfortunate footwork there, losing control of the ball.
Castillo gets us back underway. Serrano. Salas.
Got to say, it's going to be only a couple minutes now before Longobarda will probably look to use their fifth man. As I see, just as I look over there, they do have the fifth man shirt prepared.
Berrien down the line. Castillo.
And just as I say, they do their first substitution for fifth man. Of course, Longobarda very prepared. Always ready to use their fifth man to try and get back into the game. We'll see if they can get 5 goals back to get in the lead. And Dino's very happy to hold on to the ball as they thread it through.
And they'll look to try their luck with the fifth man now. Raheem off, Sharazan on. 5 against 4 here at Subiaco. Ramley. Berrien. Back to Ramley. Berrien. Back to Ramley again. Now Castillo gets on it. Ramley. Berrien. And Dino's doing well defensively, not allowing Longobarda to have too much room. Ramley. Berrien. Back to Ramley. They haven't gotten it into the corner just yet. Malacco with his whistle to his lips, but didn't blow for the foul. And they've got a corner there off the boot of Christian Castillo, shot from distance.
Got to say, they've really got to work this fifth man to do something. And a beautiful goal there from the ricochet from the goalkeeper. It's probably a bit unlucky for the Andinos. They definitely didn't deserve that. As we have a timeout for Andinos, preparing hard to defend fifth man.
So a 4-1 lead, and Dino's hold now. 2 goals from Wesley Vanegas, 1 goal from Jose Castillo, and 1 goal from Christian Mejia. For Longo, the sole goal scorer so far, Hezari Sharazan.
Do you see the comeback happening?
Well, I mean, it is a tall task ahead of him. 8 minutes or so, and they need to make up a minimum of 3 goals or even 4 to win the match. I do think Andinos will be able to see the game out, but you can't say never. Longobarda scored within 1.5 minutes of them playing the fifth man, so if they can keep that up, they might be within a chance. It's Raheem back in net for Longo. Karunazam, Ramley, Castillo and Bisolo on for Longo. For the Andinos, it's Correa, Jorge Escobar, Vanegas and Velasquez. As the 2 referees just having a chat.
Probably about that fifth man shirt, I'd imagine. Yellow's probably conflicting with yellow.
But it looks like they are allowing it to continue. Vanegas. Ball through. Ramley. Bisolo. Velasquez. And the press coming out from Longobarda. Velasquez trying to dribble through everyone. Stuck in the corner now. Gets out of danger. Out to Escobar. Inside to Velasquez. Into the corner. Over the top.
Finish? Oh, good clearance there by the
Lovely
captain.
play from the Andinos. And Castillo getting a talking to, not giving the required distance. Vanegas fires off the right boot. Correa all the way back to Escobar. Longobarda really amping up the pressure Escobar. Vanegas. Back to Escobar. Her a chance at Vanegas. Correa. Vanegas once again. Got to be careful. Inside. Looks for the 1-2. Vanegas gets it. Ramley wins the 50-50. Still coming Ramley. Escobar's there to clean up the danger as Correa looks to burst down the line. And Kurunazam squeezes it out wide to Castillo. Bisolu as Longobarda get the 5th man back on. Hezri Sharazan once again. Kurunazam. Ramley. Bisolu. They've got Castillo free in the corner if they can find him. That diagonal ball might be on more often than they think. And Bisolo's found Castillo. Lays it off to Kurunazam. He's hit the side netting.
Jeez, that pace from the 5th man. I think that's... It was Hezri Sharazan rather. Blistering pace to make the substitution, and I think that's a big part of why they have him play as the keeper. The ability to get up and down the court so quickly. Ramley to Kurunazam, back to Ramley. Kurunazam again, Castillo. Back to Kurunazam, and Bisolu cuts inside and fires wide of the target. And Sharazan substitutes off for Rahim. Long throw from Hernandez. Ramley bursting forward. Blocked by Escobar. Danger not cleared yet. However, it will go the way of Longobarda. In fact, Campos, or maybe it was Malacca that changed his mind after initially awarding the sideline ball to Longobarda. It now goes the way of the Andinos. He's very, very lucky not to receive his 2nd yellow.
The seconds. Oh, why are we not stopping it?
Castillo getting a talking to from Gab Malacco.
I believe that wasn't a change of side ball. I believe he was complaining because the ball was rolling on the line.
Plays it to the back post. Vanegas can't have the finishing touch for the hat-trick. Ramley. Now a chance for the Andinos to press, but they've dropped back to halfway. They're going to let Longobarda play. Bisolu. Lovely switch of play through the legs of Mejia. Ball to the back post given away. Vanegas trying to find the empty net, but it's been blocked on the way through. That's Rahim getting back in goals. Frank back on now. 4.5 minutes to go. Longobarda need 3 goals to tie, 4 for the win. Vanegas presumably going to lay it off to Correa's booming left boot. Correa fires off the left block by Bisolu. Correa will look to strike it on the left once again.
Seems like we have a switch of the 5th man.
Vanegas belts it off the right boot for a lovely bit of trickery, but couldn't keep the shot down. As it will be Yusuf Barian. He will go at it with the 5th man for Longo for this final 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Bisolu, Ramley, Frank, back to Ramley. Bisolu into the corner. Barian, well defended by Wesley Vanegas. Barian to take the corner to Bisolu, who looked to fire. And Andinos get the block in. Frank up to Ramley. Bisolu nowhere near the target on that occasion. Massimo Bisolu
Does have a nice little whip on that shot though. If that was going in, definitely would be a challenge for the keeper.
flicked out wide by Escobar, but turning possession over. Barian back on. Ramley. Bisolu. Back to Ramley. Barian. Ramley across the court. Basolo.
Beautiful.
Back
Back post. Should have been a goal there.
Frank couldn't add the finishing touch, but I think that's where Longobarda looked dangerous. Those diagonal balls are open. The Andinos are giving him a
Beautiful
space.
finish by Basolo. Probably should be in consideration for the goal of the round. Wow, what a toe poke to that back post.
Yeah, I think that definitely will be up there for the goal of the week. Massimo Basolo with a thunderbolt off the right boot, off the left
No
boot
way
rather,
we're saving that.
into the top corner. Hernandez, who've had a better chance at getting a hand on the sun. Mejia. Maybe the nerves starting to creep in for the Andinos.
Of course, we
Two
got
goals
2
back.
minutes left, of which the last 2 minutes are stop clock. A lot of time in the game of futsal. Can Vargas put this to bed? He does! Beautiful finish there for the hat-trick, I believe.
And just when you thought Longobarda might have started to get a sniff, Vanegas puts an end to those plans with his third goal of the match. 5-2 now with 2 minutes to go. Longobarda still going at it with the fifth man.
Oh.
Ramley, uncharacteristic error. Vanegas wants it quickly for a fourth. Lovely feature cut inside.
And Dino's happy to take their time at the back. Doing well with their rotations. Getting caught there. That's the man you don't want to give the ball to Basolo.
Ramley bursting forward down the wing. Lovely speed from Ramley, but well defended by Sebastian Correa. And 1:40 left on the clock. You'd have to say Andinos have done enough to get all 3 points tonight. Longobarda will continue to play the fifth man in search of reducing that deficit. Basolo already scored one today. Can he get his second? Basolo
Beautiful
still
layup
going.
by the
Nets
target
open.
there. Should have taken the shot first or second time, but decides to play with it. With his pivot getting in the way.
Basolo on the left wing. Fires from range. Saved. Rebounds out. And it's blocked by Correa. In fact, it looks like it was blocked by Tafik Frank, so Longobarda won't get a corner. Andinos release it quickly. Vanegas tries to bring it down. Ramley plays it up to Basolo. 2-on-2 now. Basolo cuts inside. Looks to find Frank. And Hernandez concedes a corner with a minute left on the clock.
Let's see if this is the start of a Longobarda catch-up.
Ramley out wide to Sharazan. Back to Ramley. Sharazan again. Ramley across to Basolo. Down the line to Berian.
Force that ball
Safe
back
with
post.
the feet. Still alive. Berian swings at it. Longobarda will get it back. Well defended by Christian Mejia. Basolo. Back post ball. On the volley from Sharazan, couldn't find the target. Ramley. Vanegas has won it back. Can he find the empty net? And that's
He
4 goals for Wesley. 6-2 to the Andinos.
What a change this man has made, Wesley Vanegas.
And he'll be right up there for player of the round this week. An exceptional performance.
Someone will have to do an outstanding performance to match him, let alone beat him.
Berian. Ramley. Across to Basolo. Got to be careful there. The net wide open. But nevertheless, it's game, set, match. And Andinos are going to win. Maybe a time for one last chance for Longobarda. Sharazan needed to take a touch forward. Basolo. Good ball out to Sharazan. Cuts inside. Ramley. 5 seconds. Basolo. The Andinos have done enough. They'll win the match. 6 goals to 2. 4 goals to Wesley Vanegas. 1 goal to Jose Castillo. And 1 goal to Christian Mejia. And for Longobarda, it was a goal to Hezarou Sharazan And a goal to Massimo Basolo. Big 6-2 victors. I will keep their research and the ladder on. Stick around for the next match when we see Foot Scarves take on the Condors in the South American Derby. Make sure you don't go anywhere.